It's finally here. That's all I had to say when I heard about what I'm about to show you. That's right, you see USA. That's right, you see USA. That's right, you see the Sherman. And most of all, we see the M1 Grand. I have been waiting for this day for way longer than I probably should admit. But can't say I'm complaining. So we're going to see if there's a option to fight. Oh, wait, nope. See, you're right. Type par across land sea available on October 31st. So, as you see, I just kind of wanted to show you that, and am extremely excited for this to be coming out. Let's see how many days we have, because my brain is kind of slow. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be able to put a video out about World War II, America, Japanese. I'm very happy about this. Like, all we have to add now is the Russians and we'll be good. Now, of course, actually looking, well, never mind. There's not some iconic Russian weapons that I would really like to see. So, definitely a little stoked about this. But I do want to talk about Call of Duty. I mean, not Call of Duty, Battlefield, excuse me. I've been working on another video. But I do want to talk about how this game has definitely gotten better over time. Because, you know, a lot of us were kind of, I don't know, just, we weren't really into it a lot. Most of us weren't when it came to the announcement of, oh, well, we're going to do all this weird stuff. Well, we were into it until we got to the gameplay, and the gameplay just kind of seemed lackluster. So it just wasn't as, well, I don't know how to put it. It just wasn't as good as we were kind of hoping for and expecting. Now you might say, well, you know, that's stupid. We do enjoy the game. We do now, because the game has really improved. But I think this stuff like what we're seeing right now is the main reason it improves. God, I hate flying on this. Why did I get in a plane? That was just stupid. Because once somebody gets on your tail, all you can do is just take long mouse strokes. Or do this. Yeah, I'm going, you're going down with me. Nope, it's just an SOB and a flat gun. Never mind. So anyway, I do want to talk about the whole, oh yay, I didn't realize we were going to be able to use them on different maps. That was stupid, but I probably should have figured that. But anyway, sorry. I am babbling a little bit because I am extremely excited. So, I am definitely very glad to see, you know, I'm definitely glad to see that this game has started to take an upturn. You know, right when the game launched and did, it just seemed kind of lackluster, didn't have a lot of content, and I was just really holding out for something. And, I mean, I'm thinking this might be the something that we were looking for. Or I was looking for, at least. In the fact of it's just something that I think will... There are two of them, dang. I'm so used to playing Battle of Call of Duty right now where I can mount on stuff. Load. So now, well, that's out. But anyway, so I am really glad though to see that Call of Duty's really. Why do I keep saying Call of Duty? Sorry guys, I've been doing a lot of videos recently about Call of Duty, so you're gonna have to forgive me for my repeated mistake. So anyway, I'm glad to see that Battlefield, yes, the game that I'm playing currently, is getting better on their content and just getting better at making an all-around better game. Because really, before this, I mean, we kind of had some decent stuff, but nothing that really kind of proved that this new system was going to be any better than just kind of sucking it up and paying for a DLC, because we would actually get like good stuff. Because we were getting little stuff, like we might get a gun here, we might get maybe a new map released, but there really wasn't anything of like heavy substance like we got when we were getting DLC launches. Now I know I'm going to be not very popular for saying we were kind of better off with DLC launches, but until right now, that was something that I could have argued with people to say, yeah, we could have been better off with a just DLC launch style. Oh dang, headshot. It's pretty good. So anyway, I'm just glad to see that finally, we're kind of getting our money's worth off of Battlefield 5. We're starting to see something just besides, a gun here, a gun here. We're seeing a whole new, 3 new maps. We are seeing a bunch of guns, and we're seeing new factions added in. This is something that I've been wanting to see because, well, quite frankly, I'm a little bit of an America nut. So, I'm definitely glad to see, hey, I'm not going to have to play as the British or the Germans only in a World War II game. It's called a World War. It's not there for 2 groups to fight. If it was just that, it would have just been called a war, and nobody's going to play War II. And also, that would be a way older title, like way further back in history game than this. Because War II is way older than this. World War II, yeah, happened getting close to 100 years ago now, though. But anyway, so I'm glad to see that we're starting to actually get like a useful we're starting to get useful updates. We're starting to get things that really make this game. It makes it kind of like Battlefield was, used to be, to where you could really get in there and say, hey, well, I want to go play this. Well, you might play one round, you might play a session of Battlefield that's going to take you a couple hours, play a couple games, but you might play in 4 different campaigns on several different maps that all have their own little intricacies, and I loved that about Battlefield. That was something that really drew me to the game, besides something like Call of Duty that's, the same maps over and over with very little variation no matter what. So, I'm definitely glad to see Battlefield kind of going back into adding a lot of content. Like, I know this trickle content has kind of kept stuff new, especially for YouTubers. I haven't been covering that, but that's my fault. It's not anything wrong with the content. It was just I was covering other games and other things. So, I am glad to see them doing something that's going to make a difference. Of, really adding a big drop that's going to make the game feel kind of new again, because I've been playing this a lot now that I upgraded my PC and all that, and I'm really able to play these games and enjoy them again. Like, I was playing them on console, but console's just a pain to record on, and it just ended up becoming a big spiral. So anyway, let's see. But I'm just really glad to see them doing something that's different, doing something that really kind of changes things. Because before this, they weren't really doing anything that was really changing the game. Like, they added the only thing they did that really could make much of a difference, I would say, would be the fact that they added in a different type of weapon, which is the anti-material rifles, but that's still a very small thing that affects snipers. That's pretty much it. It affects snipers and maybe tankers if you're getting really into it. Like, if you're really big into tanker style warfare, yeah, you might, that's probably the main 2 ways you're going to be affected by this. Oop. Pop your head out, pop your head out. But anyway, I'm just really glad to see them doing this, and I think a lot of people are really relieved. Okay, this dude's like on crack. Oh, hey, farther away targets that are actually being predictable. Never mind. This is some of the annoying part of sniping. Because it can be a point and click adventure, or it can be this, of just absolutely wanting to smack yourself with your own mouse. But I am really glad to see them, you know, mixing it up, doing something like people are actually going to come to the game for, you know. I mean, before this point, what did we really have that was making it worth... I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel like there was as much of that stuff that was just like, oh yeah, this is something really new to the game. Maybe I should go buy it. I've seen this big new release that's... God, my aim sucks. But anyway. I'm really trying to get a kill with this new gun. Oh, hit him once. I tagged him once because he's a dummy. Yes! Okay, so now we're going to go back to being aggressive. Sorry, I was really trying to get a kill there because I did not want to just look like a fool. I don't mind being an aggressive sniper, but I like being that slow, methodical style sometimes. But... hopefully we can have this guy off right here. But I am glad to see them doing this, and I do intend to actually get back more into this game with this edition. Just because I really did. I was the big World War II nut, but I also really liked... I like the Sherman, stuff like that. That's cool to me, and that's something that I would literally go and start playing a game again for. Like, it's not going to be a hard thing to do. I really do enjoy the game. It's just, I am glad to see them doing this, and I just kind of wanted to, I just kind of want to do this to let y'all know, you know, it's out there. Check it out if you were waiting for this, because I know a lot of people were. It's something that I'm definitely glad to see, and I just kind of wanted to hop on and make a game, you know, make a gameplay video. I'm kind of rambling because I don't do a lot of this, and if you want to see more of this style stuff, see, that's where you messed up. Okay. So, anyway. That sucks. But anyway, we're going to go change to something besides this. But I did just want to get on, you know, play with some of the guns, talk, do, because it's also been a little while since I've done a video. Oh yeah, we have the Type 100. Let's see how it turns out. We have MMGs, but the current speed of this game, I'm not going to use an MMG. Oh cool, this is one of the ones that you have a bipod on, so you can use it kind of like an LMG if you want to. But I just wanted to get on, you know, talk to y'all, be like, hey, this is what it is, this is what it looks like, this is what it feels like. So, it's definitely a good setup, and it's something that I think will bring a lot of people back to this game. So, hopefully we'll be seeing some better numbers, better things, because, you know, the better this does, the better, more likelihood we are of getting more and more content, and it's one of those deals you kind of root for the companies you like to. That's it. Nope. I'm going back to my M1 Garand because, well, quite frankly, that's been the only thing I've been doing good with today. So, M1 Garand, let's get on E, and let's see if we can go. I always love when that happens. But, yeah, this game is kind of just a massacre right now. Because, well, my team can't figure out that if we take a point. We don't just need to leave it. But I am glad to get on and have that lovely M1 Grand. Now I do also want to tell y'all, since I'm on here, I've also been covering hey, that worked. The hidden Viet Cong. He wasn't in a bush or talking from a tree. He can't be hidden Viet Cong. He was lying. But this game has been kind of a wash. But I mean, sometimes games are just that way. But I will say, I am proud. I am just really glad of EA for, in my opinion, they kind of turned this game around from being something that very few people were just oohing and awing. Yay. If I had a stinking V1 rocket right now, I could kill so many of them DAs. But yeah, this game is getting aggravating because we should be, we should be doing okay, but we just suck as a team. See, still available. But anyway, so this has just been kind of a quick video just to talk to y'all, tell y'all it's out, tell y'all that I do intend to cover it more in depth once I get some time to play on it, and also tell you that if you, the guy that asked about the doing the video about Call of Duty customization, it will come out later on. I think his name was Phoenix. I do know him personally, but I'm not going to say his name. He's a great guy, and he did ask me to do a video about the customization. I do intend to do that, but I can't do it because I'm going to be covering this. So I just kind of wanted to say, expect more Call of Duty videos, expect more Battlefield videos, but just know right now that either one of these content is not going to be as abundant as it would be if there was just one big thing going on. But currently we've got an almost totally new part of the, a totally new part of the game. Could be almost a full game. That's good. And then we have a full game coming out, and also Red Dead's coming out, so I intend to play that and do some cool stuff with that. So just wanted to let y'all know, sorry I'm not putting out as much content, but I'm trying to make it a lot better. As you can tell, this has been a very rushed video because I've been working on other stuff, and I just don't want to go, a bunch of weeks without, go like a week without a video and then have a video. I just want to let y'all know what's going on, have some fun, maybe do some light videos like this. But anyway, hope you have a great day, guys, and goodbye.